Okay, guys, I got a surprise, but then I'm also like, I'm sure you guys are upset that we're late. We're 5 minutes late, but we are doing. I always have a but, right? That's just as pathetic. Um, we're doing the BLTs. Joe is gonna do. Look at you guys. I can just scoot you up like that. They're like, why are we looking at just your face? Okay. Joe is doing BLTs. They are keto friendly. All of my health people that Mitten and Mr. Mitten do not do any health food. It's keto. Okay, guys, this is as good as it's gonna get. We're doing keto friendly BLTs. Basically, it's a BLT wrapped in a lettuce
It's just
versus toast.
just the leaf lettuce, and then you get the big ball at the store. And I just tore off a couple pieces, rinsed them off.
You guys, we didn't buy the leaf.
And
Like
put two of them together, 2 or 3 together.
Hey, Bell Bell.
If they're not big enough, you put 2 pieces together, and then we'll have.
So some people use romaine.
wraps.
We literally just grabbed the regular iceberg. Come back. We
Iceberg.
grabbed an iceberg head, and if like what Joe was just saying, if it was too small like that, he just laid them inside of each other to make them the size that we need. Like, you guys, it was $1. I think the romaine was like $2.99.
It can be messy.
Yeah,
It can be messy.
I mean, it's
because the tomatoes are gonna be wet, but hey, whatever.
That's what we're doing. While he's doing that, I'm making my pumpkin roll because I've been craving it for I didn't get any when we took it over there. So the whole the last 3 days, I'm like, oh my God, I want to make a pumpkin roll. Should I just do a video and just upload the video? And Joe, can I bring you back down? Get you go. And Joe's like, well, why don't you just record the video and then not do it as a live? And I just felt like so cheap. I felt cheap. Like, I told them I was going to do it as a live. How do I be so rude and not do it as a live? So Joe's doing the BLT over there. I will, if you guys want me to do the BLT as a separate video. But for right now, I'm going to do it because I'm craving the pumpkin roll because I saw it made and everything, and then when we got there, everybody was kind of eating, and I was kind of like, oh, I don't want to grab any if there's people who haven't had any.
And I'm making pepper bacon.
Ooh, why the hell would you do that?
Because it's good.
Yuck.
It's good.
Okay, this is what we're doing, guys. Anybody late coming in? We did keto for about 7 months, 6 or 7 months. We did everything from the red peppers with cream cheese and then the everything bagel. If you're doing keto, let me tell you, Joni God had a hard time, or Joe anyways. I'm kind of like, if I don't know, I don't mind it one way or another. Joe goes ham on, I can have ham, I can have steak, I can have burgers. We eat burgers, like the burger patty. I would eat mine with a tomato or pickles or whatever. Joe would have burger, cheese, bacon, like a loaded. We made these as a burger. We had a burger like that, and we put an egg on it and everything. So anyways, that's how we're doing the BLT. It's minus the bun. We don't need leaf lettuce or romaine lettuce. You can have romaine lettuce if you want. This costed $1.38 or $1.48, and we had a whole head of lettuce. We use it today. I made BLT, turkey BLTs. Was that a club? It basically was a turkey club. So I toasted a bread, I put mayonnaise on it, and then I put turkey, 2 or 3 slices of turkey. Then I did a middle slice of bread, toast again, and then I did tomato and lettuce and the bacon, like the BLT up on top, and then I did another slice of bread. So it was a triple decker bacon club BLT. Anyways, and then Joe made the homemade pickles that we're having tonight. Sorry, baby. You've been eating some.
Yeah, I know.
I literally was like, good, we have some for tonight. Don't get married, guys. Any single ones out there?
There's
Stay
a few left
single.
in there. There's a couple of pickles in
Stay
there.
single.
They're all
It's
yours,
just
honey.
not worth it.
They're all yours.
This was full. And then you have Joe.
It's so good.
Hey, my love. 20 and Bell Bell. Oh, Tweety's in here. Hey, what's up, Tweety? Okay, so I'm gonna make my pumpkin roll. Joe's gonna wait for his bacon to be done so he can assemble. So I'm gonna get started, y'all.
BLT. And I like these BLTs.
Nobody
Actually,
cares, Joe. Joe loves these BLTs. I'm gonna fight you.
No, I love these BLTs better than I do with bread.
But Joe, yeah, he would rather have them like this
because it's like all bacon and
Lettuce
all
and
the innards.
Yeah,
all you're
that's a good way
eating.
to put it.
Basically, you're eating the BLT out of the without
Yeah.
bread, and it's like it is good, man.
I mean, I like a
At
good
first, I thought it would be
BLT.
like I'd be missing out because it's not a real BLT sandwich.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, man, it's freaking good.
He
It's really
definitely, that's one of his favorite is the BLT.
good. If you're going keto, the BLT.
If you're going kale, yeah, and then we did like I told you guys the other day, we did the red peppers or yellow peppers with cream cheese in it, and then we put the everything bagel. We made cheese chips. Like I don't know if anybody knows what that is. Just we did the cheese on a parchment paper, and then we baked it. Hey, Fierce Cannon. Okay, I am gonna get started so we can have time to do this one, you guys. Cooking. That sounds good. Yum, that sounds good. Chicken fingers, homemade. Okay,
Yeah.
so in one bowl I have my 3 eggs. You guys are like, what? We're doing BLTs and we have eggs? Yeah.
We're doing 2 different
I should do
things.
my dry first, but I'm gonna do this
I'm
because
gonna put this on 'cause
I've made this forever, and this is like my little
I'm getting some grease.
like
spatter.
run.
Grease spatter.
Oh, I don't think it's a good shirt, is it?
No?
It's a whatever.
Still.
3 room temperature eggs, 1 cup of flora, 1 cup of sugar. I mean, sorry. 1 cup of sugar, and then 3 eggs. I lost my whisk.
Lost your whisk.
Hello? I sound like I lost my mind, right? No.
No whisk.
The big one might be in there.
No, I didn't see it.
I'm getting my eggs a little blended up, y'all. If anybody's coming in, yes, we're making the BLTs because we need that for dinner. This girl was craving the pumpkin roll, and after Saturday, I didn't get to have a piece. I was like, oh my God, I want to make it with them. You guys don't have to mark everything down because I'm gonna go over it with you guys. If you guys want to do another live with just the, to actually do the recipe. I mean, I'm gonna say it, it's just gonna be kind of fast, you know what I mean? And I've done it by hand before. You can use a mixer. I did it on Saturday with the mixer because remember you guys were in here and I was in a hurry. Right now I just don't want to take the time to bring it over here. But you want it to be a lighter in color. It will actually get lighter in color because it gets air in it. So the yellow yolks get a different shade of yellow, and it actually gets like a fluffy color. Can you guys see that? So I'm sorry, you guys will see the BLT be made though, because that's what we're having for dinner. That was the plan. But
And I only put pepper on one side. Just because it'll be peppery enough. It'll give a hint of pepper.
I have I use a sifter, you guys. Where's your phone at, baby?
Right here.
I use a sifter. You're basically making a sponge cake, guys. So if anybody's ever made a sponge cake before, you need, it's good to have a sifted flour because it's gonna make your thing soft. Does that make sense, guys? Did you guys see my post? Stop it, you guys. I was so proud of it. My bagels, I used the other one, but I honestly, what? What was the one that we said, babe? That we said that the low fat or whatever. I'm gonna say the one on Saturday, that yogurt worked better. I think it was, you can't get low fat, you can't get anything like that. It has to be Greek yogurt with no 0% or 2%. It literally needs to be what it's supposed to be. I found that out today. It worked, but it just, how do I say it, babe?
It was a little moist.
Is that what it was?
It was a little moist.
Okay, so I have 3/4 cups of flour, and I put it through the sifter, you guys. I think it's a good idea if you're not going to do this to definitely grab a whisk. And then I have 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda in here. Okay, baking powder and baking soda. I tried to set it up, you guys, so that way we could move it along for whoever wants to be in and out. My whole plan though was to, do you know where
What are you looking for?
this right here?
Yeah.
And you guys, there's one on the back of your pumpkin, not pumpkin puree, your pumpkin mix. Okay, guys? Your pumpkin mix is different than your pumpkin puree. You need a pumpkin puree for this recipe. Let's say 1/4. Let's say 1/4, right? Yep. Okay. 1. And there's some that take only baking powder and only baking soda. Mine actually takes baking powder and baking soda. Baking powder and baking soda. 1 teaspoon of each. Okay? And I'm putting it in my flour, and they can all hang out together. I sift it because I've always sifted it. I'm sure if you whisked it, it would work. But for me and Mom, I'm doing this. And it's a little time consuming. And then I'm going to put 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Here's my salt. You guys, it's supposed to have more, let me just tell you what it's supposed to have. Pumpkin pie spice and the cinnamon. I omitted the pumpkin pie spice and I did just the cinnamon because I think I made it one time and Joe didn't like it like that. So I did it with what it asked. I omitted the pumpkin pie spice and I made it with just cinnamon. And y'all know how hard that was even for me. Okay, if you guys have a pen, I'll tell you what it is really quick. 3/4 cups flour, that's what I put in here. 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon. Okay, I didn't do this part, the teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, but it's supposed to have it if you want it. Mine tastes great. Everybody loves it when I take it. They don't even know it's supposed to have it. 1 cup of sugar is in this part. 3 eggs is in that part. Okay. So this part is mixed, pretty much mixed, I would say, because I just sifted it all. Just takes out your big chunks of flour. So in here, you guys saw the sugar whipped up. I'm going to throw my pumpkin pie spice in it. Or pumpkin pie puree. Gosh, that's a tongue twister. Pumpkin pie puree. I'm ready whenever you are. I can move. Or do you want to wait till this goes in there?
You can wait, I can wait.
This is what I have waiting, you guys. It's a jelly roll pan. I do this just so it will have something to, like some oil, or you can spray it. I put parchment paper down. See that? That means it's stuck right there. It doesn't have to stick on all of it. I've always found that having it sit like that. So when I'm ready to go, I already had it cut, the parchment paper. That's why it's kind of helpful to have the parchment paper ready to go to pour in. So that way you're not held up with trying to get your paper cut and then putting something underneath it or whatever. 2/3 cup. I bought 1 can of the small can of pumpkin puree. I made the one on Saturday and I'm making this one. If that's a good judgment of, if you have the small can of pumpkin puree, you'll be able to make 2 rolls from it. So if you used, I don't know, let's just say you didn't have a measuring cup or you don't have a measuring cup, just split it in half. Split what you have in the can in half and use half of the can for 1 roll and half of the can for the other roll. Okay? This is all, I put it in here because apparently my little this thing is leaking from somewhere because there was a little puddle of the puree stuff. And I'm like, what is going on? Why is there some? So, 1 cup of sugar, 3 eggs, room temperature, very important. Room temperature eggs, 1 cup of sugar. You're gonna whisk them or mix them if you have a mixer. Then you're gonna get your puree to put in there. It will turn a different color when it's ready or when you've whisked it enough or blended enough in your mixer. Okay, now you can make the flour part first or this part first, but they have to be done separately and then you're gonna incorporate them. I don't know if it works like that for everybody, but I tried doing it because I didn't read the recipe because that's a thing about Yvonne. She doesn't always read recipes. And it didn't work. It's not that it didn't work. I guess it didn't work. It didn't work the way I thought it was supposed to. And my mom's like, did you separate them like the wet and the dries? And I was like, no. She goes, yeah, you got to do that. I'm like, really? Okay. In here, we have the 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I got to add my vanilla. Hello, Yvonne, you guys, it's right here. 1 teaspoon of vanilla in my wet. I'm going to add it in my wet. I'm not going to add it over there. I'm putting it in my wet. Does anybody know where my 1 teaspoon is?
Teaspoon?
Yeah. Is it? Oh, no. I do believe so. Okay, 3/4 cups flour is over here. 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon salt, and that's it. Oh, and my nasty cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I don't want to say nasty, that's not very nice. But because apparently that's what I like in it is the flavor. I didn't even know I liked pumpkin, you guys. Then all of a sudden I tasted it and I was like, hey, bro, this is good. Okay, a little bit at a time. You want to mix it, Daddy?
Yep.
And you got to gentle. You don't want to go cray-cray and have your man show out his muscles. Thank you. Thank you, said handsome man, you.
No problem, Missy.
Missy? You guys are watching a really good movie. It's called Child 44. It's like Ukraine in like 20 years ago, maybe? Or
No, back in the 45,
oh, it's
53.
sad, it's sad, it's sad. Oh, you already have the fire on for me, Daddy?
Yep.
Why are you good to me? All right.
You bring it out naturally in me, honey.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Let's roll it. Roll.
All right, there you go.
Thank you, Sugar Bear.
You're very welcome.
Shake. That's it, guys. That's it. 3 eggs. Sugar. Whisk, 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 whisk. Puree. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Okay? Once they get together, once they come together, then you don't want to whisk, 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 whisk. You want to gentle, gentle, gentle. Here we go. I should have put oil because that's where it got stuck last time, right, Daddy?
Yeah.
I'm going to do it because the other day
Just gonna rub the edges.
I'm going to rub the edges with a little bit of oil because the other day I made it and you guys, nothing stuck, but something that wanted to give me a hard time.
The edges.
The edges. So here's a little tip. Run the edges with a little bit of oil on the edges because the rest of it comes right out because of this
unless
parchment
your
paper.
parchment paper is like
Folded up,
folded
yeah.
up, and and it covers the whole pan.
Yeah, I kind of have my parchment
This'll
paper right up to the bottom of the base,
Yeah.
top and bottom.
It's hard to work with it when it's folded up and stuff.
Yeah, because also it gets folds in your
Yeah.
your ripples will get folded. So make sure that this is laying like that, and let's do this. It is going to be a very, 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 very thin layer in here.
Want me to do that?
No, you can hold this. But it also is going to be a very quick cook, you guys. 12 minutes. If you get to 15, it's too long. It's such a thin cake. It's basically a sponge cake that cooks in about 12 to 13 minutes. Very quickly. And it's going to be on 350. Is that what?
I think so.
I believe so. I'll make sure before we...
It's been a while. Since I've done it.
Oh yeah. I did everything on Sunday. Oh, Saturday. Okay. See how it looks? Everything's just kind of. We're gonna just grab it because it's just run it out there, and it's like that. See how it is? You just want to hold it and gently move it to the corners. Okay. I'm gonna just kind of
And if you don't have enough for the whole pan, you can stop it.
Yep.
Halfway,
I went to
3/4
somebody's
of the way.
house and they begged me to make it for them. She didn't have this size jelly roll pan. I used a 18, I think she had it. This is supposed to be a 10 by 15 jelly roll. She didn't have that. I just stopped it before. Like, let's just say I stop it right there. It doesn't move, you guys. It's a thick batter that if I stop there, it's not moving. So I did use it at her house, but you do want to make sure it's even, you guys, because this is your roll. This is going to be what you roll up, and it's going to cook. So if you don't have it at the right, and it's best to have what's that called? An off-level spatula, because then you can actually get properly.
Sure.
I'm gonna take the air out by smacking it in a minute.
Which will level it out too.
Yep, that's gonna level it out. I'm gonna do roll call in a sec, you guys. I apologize. I want to get this in here so Joe can finish doing his. It's really just such a quick cake. I didn't want to not do it. I mean, I wanted to show you guys. I didn't want to be like, show a picture and be like, hey guys, I made this last night. And you guys would be like, Min, what in the actual? We were supposed to do that on this Saturday. I know. But I was craving it and Joe was like, just do a recording of it. And I was like, no, like that was so mean. Like I just told him on Saturday when I did the other one, don't worry guys, I'm going to do it with you guys. And then I'd go and do it behind your back. Feels like that anyway. All right. The important things of this, you guys, is I'm going to get I might try parchment paper this time. It's been a while.
You're going to roll it? You're going to do it in front of them? For the first time?
Well, I don't care. They're just, what are they going to do? Stop talking to me? Ooh, look at you guys. See how nice it gets? Like, nicely. Yep, there you go.
All
right. I'm just a very tight wad, and I'm going to take every bit of my batter. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm throwing it in the oven. 13 minutes. Timer. I put timer 13, but I'll check it at 12 just because that's what I do. 350, you guys. All right, Jose, bring it back. Ooh, ooh. This is the reason why Joe wanted to make this with you guys is because that's his favorite meal.
This is my favorite Keto stuff.
Yeah, let's just put it like that. What man likes Keto? Well, this guy enjoyed it for this recipe, huh, Joe?
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh. Way special.
I can run. You guys, thank you for anybody who stopped in.
Bacon.
I know it looked a little confusing when you guys saw the BLT and then you guys came in and you guys are like, Mitten, what in the hell are you making?
Mayo or salad dressing?
Joe likes a combination of a mixed. It's weird.
You like mayo or
I like Miracle Whip, but I mean, I'm like, whatever. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I use salad dressing.
I thought you liked them both mixed.
I do, but I didn't want to.
Oy, babe, you're just the cutest.
So we're just going to take our lettuce that we've just piled it together. We got a piece there.
Pilot.
And a piece here. Make a little plate.
I have water somewhere.
Got two, got actually three here. Huh? Water? I don't know.
It's okay, I'll find it.
All right.
Hey, Milltown. Kels, how's it going, everybody?
And we're just going to lay our bacon down. Lay it this way. We're going to roll it up this way.
Oh, the wrong Missy. Madre,
We're
¿cómo
going to roll it
está?
up that way. Whichever way is the easiest.
Aw, thank you,
This is
Missy.
thick
That's
cut
very
bacon.
nice.
We'll lay that down as a bed for our tomatoes. There we go. Actually, my bad. We're
Hi,
gonna put
Boo-boo.
mayo first. Hello.
What's wrong?
Gotta put mayo first.
Oh, baby.
Salad dressing first.
Hey, Boogie.
As much as you want, as little as you want.
Mercy. Hey, poo-poos. Hi, Chasey Poo. Bro. That's what Chase had to say. Life with mommy. Great to have you, Bell Bell. I love that, Tweety. No, the wrong Missy. You want to make sure the can says pumpkin puree, or it'll on the side say pure pumpkin puree versus pumpkin pie mix. That one is like ready to just pour into. I think you might just put eggs, and it's ready to go.
My lady loves tomato, so we're just gonna load her up with tomato.
This says 100% pure pumpkin. That's it. The other one will say pumpkin mix, ready for pie or ready to make or something weird like that. Not weird, just something in addition to that.
There you go. Keto friendly. BLTs, baby. Those are so good.
I think one time I had
you like
avocado
BLTs,
in
you
it.
like it. Yeah, avocado. Put avocado in it if you want.
If you want a spicy mayo, make a spicy mayo, then lay it on the bottom, you guys. It's kind of a...
Yeah, you would.
I mean, when we were doing
like
keto, that was, I mean, Joe, we made our own cheese chips. And then we made our, cheese, like shells. And then we put like hamburger meat, like a taco with the shell of it. The shell of it all. Okay, let's do this.
All right.
I got 9 minutes.
Wrap it up. Just make a boat.
Make a boat like that.
There we go.
I mean, you guys, would a romaine little be more convenient? Maybe.
Maybe.
But
not.
maybe not. This is
Look
$1.48.
at that. Make your own little wrap. Okay? Then tink.
Tink.
Tink them.
Tink. You're so cute. I love all my tomato, y'all. Ay.
That looks good. Look at that. Put it up there again. Looks good
Ooh.
like that. Look at it. Me too.
Me too.
Woo-hoo. Looks good.
Mm-hmm. Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Uh-huh.
Mmm.
I paid for that.
That's good.
Mm.
I chose to put a little more. Mmm.
You're
horrible.
It's so good.
I'm gonna make the cream cheese with them.
Good.
It is very good.
Need something to drink?
Um,
Want pop?
I got one, Daddy. Would you grab me that mixer so I can do the butter, the cream cheese,
What do you want?
the cream cheese, the mixture? I'm
mixer?
sorry. Yeah.
Need this thing?
Yes. Por favor, señor. 1 stick of butter. I've seen some people make it 4 tablespoons, but I've always dropped 1 stick of butter, 1 cup of powdered sugar, and 1 block of cream cheese. That's what I've done. It's worked out. So you do as you please. If you feel like 1 whole stick is too much, then don't do the whole stick. All right, I got my cream cheese softened. It's very important, you guys. The cream cheese has to be soft. It will not work if you microwave it because it gets warm, and then it'll mess up your butter because I've done that before. Like, let me just stick it in the microwave on defrost. No, it doesn't work like that. It ended up ruining my because it was a little warm. So my cream cheese had to be room temperature. And it's a hot day in the middle of July. Stick your cream cheese on the counter. It will get there. I'm gonna make sure right here. I usually stick my cream cheese first. I'll whip it a little bit so it can get going. And then 6 tablespoons or 8 tablespoons, this is 1/2 of a cup. 1 whole stick is what I use. soft butter. Soft butter. It just, this is what my mom used to say, and I hate, let me tell you guys, this girl hates instructions. Hate them. Hate them. I hate them. I would rather it be not done right, it'd be wrong, and it'd be ruined, and I'll do it again another day, than to follow an instruction.
Instructions are the backbone of society, honey.
Whatever. I can't stand rules, and I can't stand instructions. But I found out the hard way that when they say sift the flour first, sift your powdered sugar, when they say stuff, that's because they probably tried it the other way and it didn't work. When they say melted butter, probably because they want it melted, not warmed up and then melted. Like, there's a reason they're saying cooled off melted butter. Or they say softened butter or room temperature eggs. There's a reason. My mom was like, Joe's an advocate for freaking rules. Always has been like that. My mom, I didn't bake when I first met Joe. So my mom was like, Yvonne, if it says to do, and I'm like, Mom, geez, oh Pete, I'm 30 years old. I don't need a mother to give me instructions. She's like, okay, make it your way. Well, let me tell you, this girl needed a mother to say, Yvonne, if it's gonna do this, you're gonna have to do it again. Or I was pressed for time, or we didn't have more eggs, so I didn't have the ability to mess up. It had to be done correctly. So I said all that to say, follow instructions, you guys. Follow instructions because it matters. It means something. They are giving you instructions because they want it to work out for you. Daddy, can you rinse this off? Thank you. They're giving us instructions because they want us to have a good product at the end of it, because that's their name attached to it. If they're the ones that created the recipe, they're not wanting us to have a failed recipe. I hate instructions, but I also found out that without instructions, it's not going to work out. It asks for sift. I don't know if everybody's does, because I told my girlfriend I sift my powdered sugar, and she thought I was crazy. I use this for my flour, so I got to make sure everything that was in there is out, because this is what was just in it just now. See that right there? That is flour from my cake. So if I thought, oh, it's fine, it went through. No, it's not. It has pieces of flour. It may not matter, but I'm not going to take a chance. I don't want flour in my frosting. And yes, I could rinse it off, you guys, but it will be wet. I'll have to wait for it to dry, because the powdered sugar will get stuck in there and it'll turn into goo. How do I know? Because it's happened to me before. A lot of stuff I'm telling you guys, it's happened. I didn't think I had to wait, and that thing got clogged up with pieces of powdered sugar in there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 2 minutes, you guys. So right now it's been 11 minutes. So I got to make it fast. My 1 cup. I don't have it anywhere, my love. What is that? I need a total of 3 1/3 is equal to 1 cup. Okay. So what I do, you guys, when I ask for powdered sugar, sifted, I will
measure it first.
I'm measuring it on a plate. Okay. I'm gonna measure it on a plate, and then I'm gonna put it in my sifter. That's just, you measure it before you sift it. Don't sift it and then measure it, because it will be a different amount.
Plus it'll pack differently. Then you have to sift it again.
Which is a different amount.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's 1/2. Was this 1/3? I must have used my 1 cup somewhere. So I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. 3 1/3 is equal to
1 cup.
Destiny. I'm just kidding. Destiny's gonna punch me.
She thinks she's a whiz.
2.
And you're at 12 minutes.
Okay. Got to take it out in 1 minute. I'm going to check it right now, though, because All right. This is 1 cup. I'm going to sift that as soon as we come back. Thank you. Thank you, so.
Yeah. Good.
Ooh, pretty. Look, I don't know what happened to the other one, remember?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? I think it's ready.
Good.
Yep. 12 minutes. You guys, everybody's ovens are different. I can't tell you to do it only 12 because yours might need the 13th, the 1 extra minute. Here's 1 cup. Here's my sifter. It's a lot
Can you
easier.
get this stuff out of your way?
Yeah, that'd be great. It'd be a lot easier for you guys if I take this off because I've tried to do it on the side and I've spilled it. So I'm going to put this back on in a sec. I have 1 cup of powdered sugar and I'm putting it in the sifter so that way it will be a sifted, 1 cup sifted. See this? And you can do a little at a time. My arm would probably normally let me only do a little at a time.
Okay, you want me to do that, baby? I'll do at least 1 part.
Yep. Let's see how it looks with that. I'm gonna put my This is basically cream cheese frosting, if anybody's wondering. Stick of butter, cream cheese, and your powdered sugar. You get it?
Yep.
All right. Okay, guys, I gotta put my vanilla. I think I put it in there, Daddy. No. If you have clear vanilla, that would be the best. I don't have clear vanilla, so it has to go this way. And it doesn't do a lot of damage. It just does a tint versus a white, what's it called? Frosting. Because I think it'd be more white, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you would think so.
I don't know if I want to put it on. There. I don't like it to be dark. Yeah, okay.
You need more
Powdered sugar?
powdered sugar or no?
I do.
It's not sifted.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. I put it all in there.
And some there. This is on system. You put it back over here?
No, you didn't put it all in. And you didn't put it all in there. Okay. All right. If it's all sifted, it's all sifted.
Yeah. Well, do that.
There you go. Good deal. All good.
Ugh. Oh, hello, I gotta do it. Now.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. What am I thinking? All right. You guys, the cake, the best thing you can, I don't have a thing.
What do you need?
The parchment?
Oh,
This has to come out.
where is the...
Okay. Oh, okay. Just anyway, baby. Hurry. Yep. There you go. Slate.
Ah! There.
I think I'm gonna do it the way I saw it. Do it on here.
There you go.
You just move this a tiny bit so they can see what's going on. I should have done it the way I saw on the show. So I do it like this. Remember I told you?
Uh-huh.
And I don't know how to do it like that, so I
Right, so yeah,
don't want to do
dump
it
it.
like that. Yeah. So
Wanna do
basically,
the
we're
edges
doing it
first?
like
Wanna do
this.
the edges? Just in
I
case?
wanted to do it the other way. Makes me mad.
She's just cutting around the edge a little bit, just to make sure all the edges are free.
You would never know I put oil because it's still on there.
Not as bad as it was before.
Yeah, that's
It looks
true.
better. Looks a little better.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Here we go.
Here we go, y'all. Wish us luck. Everybody cross your fingers.
Kapoof. Here we go.
Should put more over there.
Here we go. It's gonna poof.
Stop.
There you go.
That's it, guys. That's the show for today.
You have to watch everything. Here you go. Oop, that edge. Lots of.
That one side where it ripped, remember? I was like, oh, it's fine.
I got it.
Okay. Here we go, y'all. Lift it. Ideally, go from one side. It's easier to go from one side over like that. It's just kind of... And remember, guys, we have a flame underneath there that we have an RV. So that's why this is a little bit darker in the middle.
It looks good.
Does look pretty. All right, guys. The very next step is the most crucial. Just kidding. All right.
It
Ready?
is,
I want you guys to see this part. I'm sorry. Over here. They just are seeing half of the. Whatchamacallit. I can use this. There you go. Okay, guys. So there's this. And you can grab a towel. I just saw somebody do it with a parchment paper, and I'm like, yeah, I'm trying it the next time. And then you just start rolling, guys. Roll it. And do you have a knife?
I do.
I just want to cut it. Or scissors.
I got scissors.
Yeah.
I haven't sharpened the damn knives yet.
That's it, guys. Yeah, the powdered sugar should probably be a little bit more even, but I'll take
But
it.
it soaks in, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's going to soak in. You guys will see it in a minute. I'm going to stick it in the fridge. I do. Some people leave it on their table. I do it right away because, can you see in there? Because it's starting to get the shape. This is the shape that when I undo it, that's why it's going to have the shape to put the frosting in. So
Yeah.
it's going in the fridge like this.
It's got to like mold itself into a cylinder first before you put your cream cheese frosting.
Yes, exactamente.
It'll have its little
And-
tubular memory.
You guys, I really should have done that. I'm just going to tell you guys, fair warning, that should have come president. I should have stopped doing this and done that
You gotta do it while
because
it's warm,
it's
right?
got to do while it's warm. So I apologize, but that is a very, very, very crucial part is when it comes out of the oven to get it rolled up and put away. This frosting I could have done later on while it's waiting in there for like an hour, 30 minutes. I just was like, my brain wasn't thinking. So please, if you're making it, do not finish your frosting and then go back to it. Stop everything. Have your you can either do a dish towel with powdered sugar, or you can do your and this was my first time doing it with the parchment paper. Somebody used a parchment paper. Somebody else like sprinkled the powdered sugar on the cake. Then they laid the towel on it. Then they got a cooling rack, which I don't have a cooling rack, so I don't have that. You know what I mean? I can't do that. I have to do it like it's got to go on the table, on the counter. So back to this. I'm going to finish the frosting. It's hot here. It's probably still like 100 degrees outside. So I'm going to stick this in the fridge when it's done. I'll probably frost it if you guys want to come back later. But you guys can stay right now. I'm just going to finish.
Is that the pumpkin pie mix?
No, I know. That's why I told her.
That's old.
Yep, that's why I explained it to her. The important thing is you have to scrape the sides for your butter, for your powdered sugar, for your everything, you guys, because this mixer is great and handy, but it does kind of leave a little welt in your... Oh, sorry, Sissy. I'm sorry, Sissy. And some people don't want their frosting to be like, if it doesn't have brown, it's supposed to have vanilla. I put it, you can't really tell it in color, but I mean, I want it to have it. It tastes like it's complete if you put it. When you don't put it, definitely tastes like there's something maybe a little missing. It doesn't make a whole bunch, you guys, but it makes, you have to put exactly what it says. Because every bit counts, because you're going to spread it evenly. And I'm going to show you guys. Let's say this is my, like this rectangle is my gel, my thing. I'm going to unroll it. I usually go all the way to the edge of it. And then this side, and then I leave, because I cut the ends off. I cut the ends off on both sides. Once it's rolled up, I'm going to cut the ends off.
Because it looks pretty?
Because I want it to look pretty, and I don't want it to be jagged on the end. I want it to be the flat look. So, I'm going to stick this in the fridge and wait. Baby, could you...
What do you need?
Back there, that one, you can probably grab with this.
The little dish?
Yeah. You want to use this?
Nope. There you go.
I'm going to stick it in the fridge because I want it to stay cold. I will have to watch the timer though, because I want it to be soft when I'm spreading it. I don't want to spread it when it's a little, what's the word? I don't want to spread it when it's not soft. It really, really needs to be soft. It's just really, really hot right now. So that is the plan stands. I like my mixer. Maybe I gotta figure out how to use the both of the paddles or whatever, because I feel like I have to do so much with my hand. More than likely when I take it out, you guys, in about 30 minutes, believe it or not, 30 minutes, and my frosting will be icing. It's kind of warm in here. What is it, do you think, right here in the house? Maybe about 74?
Probably around there.
It's kind of warm in here for me. And if this girl's sweaty, I'm assuming my frosting's going to be sweaty.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just that you're working.
No, I'm hot, and I think my frosting's going to melt. Okay, I'm going to stick it in the fridge, y'all. But nothing wrong with a little licky on the side to make sure you got all the flavors right. It's ready to go.
Do your roll call thingy.
My roll call with my people. Thank you guys. You guys have been so patient. I know it was an unexpected. We were supposed to be doing BLTs. Next thing you know, Mitt and Mama's making some freaking pumpkin rolls.
BLTs are simple and fast.
Yeah, that's kind of was like, do you mind? And he's like, no, if you want to do it, you can. I mean, Joe doesn't really care, but at the same time, like,
I don't care.
I don't want it to be like, it's like, I don't want when Joe's cooking to be disruptive. I'm like going behind him and going around and all that, because I mean, I wouldn't want him to do that to me, so I wouldn't want to treat him the way I want him to treat me. So he's like, I don't care what you do, make whatever you want to make. Okay, the wrong Missy. Bell, the wrong Missy. It all sounds good. I want it to. Commander, you are going to make it tomorrow, Bell. I'm telling you, once you make it one time, honestly, when I started making it was probably about 4 or 5 years ago, before we had our Airbnb. We had a bed and breakfast. That's what we called it, because people came in, they stayed the night. We made breakfast, we made dinner, we made desserts. During the season, we were year-round B&B. We had people that came because there was a college in our town. They'd come and watch the games. And then we had people in the spring because our town celebrates the Dutch festival. So we had people year-round. In the fall, I would do everything from apple cobblers, apple crisps, pumpkin rolls. Everybody comes to pick out pumpkins, to do the hay rides, the corn maze. Nobody probably knows what those are, but we have pumpkin. There's just a million and one things. We have cider, we have donuts, we have bonfires. That's the kind of town we were from. Oh, you guys are? Is my Wi-Fi on, babe?
Uh-oh.
Is it? Hold on, y'all. It should be on.
Earbuds or your Bluetooth off?
Yep, it's off.
What happened?
Okay.
Blurry?
It's okay. Something just going in and out. So, anyways, you guys, I made the pumpkin roll, and the first time I made it, I was scared. Scared. I was so petrified to do the, like the rolling it and then unrolling, like it just, because in a minute, I'm going to unroll the ball, the tube thing. So just listen, this is the way I used to, like, the more you do it, the easier it's going to get. The more often you try, like you guys, if it doesn't work the first time, who cares? Give it to your husband and your kids. The frosting still is yummy. Slice it up and hand it out so that way you have practice in before Thanksgiving comes. Get 4 or 5 done before then so that way by Thanksgiving y'all are doing all crazy creative stuff. Start practicing now. You guys know how to do it. You guys, the hardest part really is having the courage. Honestly, that's the hardest part, is having the courage to do it, because a big part of you is going, there's no way I'm going to be able to roll it. There's no way I'm going to be able to flip it. Holy crap. You panic. Trust me. I panic. I panic right now, and I've been doing it for 4 or 5 years. You just panic because it's like, what if the sides stick? What if when I'm unrolling it, it cracks? You're going to have all those things, and it doesn't even matter, because truthfully, if it cracks a little bit when you're rolling it or unrolling it, you're going to put powdered sugar over the top. Who cares if it cracked? You're not even going to see it. And to be honest with you, it's going to taste so good, people don't care what it looks like. It just tastes good. The sound is still wonky. I don't know. I have my earbuds off altogether. I have my Wi-Fi on. I don't know why. I'm gonna just maybe this is kind of like causing. Okay, let me do the roca. Yeah, they said it's going in and out. Commander, silent friends in the bushes. Hello, guys, up in the woods. Cows, welcome in. Bell, cows, the wrong Missy. Yeah, the KitchenAid mixer is very nice. Yes, Hells, I'm telling you, I read the recipe over and over and over before I attempted it. I played it in my head. Now that we have TikTok, we didn't have TikTok when I first started making it. God, what did I make the other day? The tamales. Commander's like, oh man, you can do it. And I was like, Commander, stop. You can do it. I can't do it. I literally watched probably about 50 videos on TikTok of tamales. Joe thought I was crazy because I'd watch the same one, then I'd watch a different one, then I'd watch somebody else, and then Commander's like, "Oh man, you'll be fine." The days leading up to it, Commander's like, "Oh, you're fine," and I See What You Can is like, "Man, you'll be fine," and I'm like, y'all my bods, and y'all are just being supportive, and I thought like, okay, fine, I'll do it. Like I had courage, and so then I did it. This one was a little bit more intimidating because you're flipping it. You're like, here's your cake, and you're getting it, and you're like, holy crap, don't fall out of the pan. And then it is there, and you're like, yeah, and then you're like, okay, please don't stick. So then you're like, okay, we cut it on the side. I know it's not going to stick. You pull it off, but your parchment paper, when you're pulling your parchment paper back, that can stick to it also. So you're like pulling back the parchment paper, and you got to do it all kind of fast because heat is a very important factor in this.
You have to do it while it's hot.
So you got to do it while it's hot. You're pulling it back, but I'm in a hurry because I need to roll it as soon as possible. So I pull the parchment paper back. Whether you use a toallita or use a parchment paper, you have to grab it and start wrapping it really quick. Hey, babe. Welcome back in, Queenie. So you start tightening up, rolling it, but like you literally have to tell yourself, I got this. Honest to God, you just have to go, I got this. Just keep telling yourself, I got this, because trust me, this is more, I think it's a little more intimidating than the tamales. Only because there's different steps that can mess up.
If you overcook it, it'll crack.
The overcooking, it cannot be dry. It has to be moist. You have to get it before it's done. Literally, you have to get it before it's done. So you got to make sure it comes out. Then when you flip it, like it's insanity, because when you flip it out, did I put enough powdered sugar? Did I go all the way to the edge? And then when you're rolling it, you're going, please don't crack, please don't crack, please don't crack.
And then you gotta unroll it.
I was just gonna say, it's not over yet, because when you guys come back and I unroll it, that's the big tester. Did it crack? So I'm gonna, with you guys here, I love you guys a lot. I mean, it's not that, it's that I don't feel like you guys are judging me. Does that make sense? I don't feel like I'm in a judge zone. Like it's a judge-free zone. If I mess up, I know that you guys are still like down for me. I don't feel like if I mess up, y'all are gonna be like, I'm never coming back to this channel again. Y'all suck ass. Y'all are like, hey, it's cool. I mean, you saw us mess up on the fried ice cream. I mean, Joe messed up. Y'all saw how the, what else? The tamales took us 2 hours, for God's sakes. It probably took normal people 30 minutes. What else is that? The other one? Joe's pie? Joe's pie?
Not Joe's pie. Get it straight.
Just like,
We were doing some kind of dumpling.
we were doing an apple
Not my
dumpling. Just like, not my pie.
You haven't seen the pie yet.
Joe makes a really good apple pie, but anyways, you guys, the apple dumpling was not that good. Do you have to sift the powdered sugar?
Great.
On the cookie sheet or in the frosting or on the thank you. The reason I sift my powdered sugar, and it's important to sift your powdered sugar on your dish towel. Make sure your dish towel doesn't have little fuzzies. Make sure your dish towel doesn't have any fuzzies on it. Like if it came out of the dryer and you washed it with a couple of other towels, there might be little balls on it. Your dish towel has to be, or a cheesecloth, it has to just be a very smooth surface. Clean surface. I personally would use a brand new dish towel. One that hasn't done any kind of pulling something out of the stove, anything. And yes, it's important because sometimes there's balls of the sugar. There's balls of the powdered sugar has kind of gotten little hard spots in it. You better fuck. I'm gonna lay you out, Commander. We're not here for the recipes. We're here for the hot mess. I hate you, bro. We need new dish towels. I like this idea.
They have to be the non-fuzzy ones.
Yeah, just be sure that there's
ones.
nothing on them. I did parchment paper because the lady that I was watching goes, here are like tricks that I found out. And I'm like, oh, because I've made them for 5 years. I mean, every holiday season I made them a lot when we were at church. I mean, they were selling them. I've made a lot of pumpkin rolls. I've never made them on air. I've never made them I don't care if there's 3 people here or 30 people watching. I've never made them. I mean, I dropped them off at the church and they were made. I took them to the pastor's. I mean, it's different when there's people watching and then all of a sudden you're like, it's like nerve-wracking. But yes, because it is important to when you're doing the frosting because the powdered sugar has a tendency to just get like little hard balls in them. It's sugar. I'm gonna punch her. Speak for yourself, Queenie. I mean, I do. I feel like you guys are like, no judging. Honest to God, you guys, I wanted this to be a drama-free zone. I don't care what's going on in the streets right now. There's craziness everywhere. I don't care. It's not on this channel. It's not here. We don't talk about this channel, or this channel. I think one person asked something like, hey, did you see who was up on so-and-so's panel or something like that? And one of my mods said, oh, I'm sorry, we don't talk about any drama in the chat. We just don't. I don't care.
Good girl.
I care more about my mentality and your mentality. Y'all need a break from it. And if y'all are coming in just to get a recipe, it's about 30 minutes of just, it's gone. whatever they're doing on every channel. And you know what? It's possible. It's possible to do it. I love that we talk about. Oh, you guys are the sweetest. I try to give you guys recipes, little. That's right, Missy, right there, like that. Um, Aw, thank you. You guys, we're supposed to be doing a turkey pinwheel coming up, but I actually got something in store for you guys because we're going to do the turkey pinwheel. It's almost like a day like today, but it's a turkey pinwheel, but I'm going to do something that is like
Other things you can do
other things you can do
with a tortilla.
with the tortilla, the burrito shell. Because I was going to do the turkey pinwheel, and that's what we took to the wrestling matches, and they're cool as heck. But if I show you guys what else you can do, and some of you guys may know. I mean, like, I think Commander probably is like, bitch, I know how to use a burrito shell. But I'm just saying, there's other people that don't realize.
Commander doesn't know everything.
Commander knows it all. Shut up, Commander, and I see what you get are both Mexicanas, so I know they know.
Okay, you know it all. Or I'll be in trouble if I don't say that.
That's right. We're going to take these, and we're going to make like 3 different things. Because I got those for the turkey pinwheels, because that's what we use. That's what we use for the turkey pinwheels. But last night, I was like, hey, I don't know, I think I was making a snack or something. And I was like, hey, do you want this? And he's like, oh, you want to make that? And I'm like, pfft, like 35, maybe 2 minutes. And it was made, it was done. And I said, you know what, babe? I'm going to make these for the people. Like, I know we're supposed to be doing a turkey pinwheel, but there's like 3 things we're going to make in one live, you guys. In one live, we're going to make 3 different things. I'm going to make 1 of each thing. So it'll probably be about 35 minutes, but I just want you guys to see that they can, you know, like somebody like Bert's Bunch, when she's out there at the RV, she now can go, hey, if I bring these, I just have to bring the toppings or the fillings or the other things, and I can use 1 ingredient to make 3 or 4 different things. So anyways, that's what my plan is. I got excited, and I was like, man, I'm making this for everybody. And he's like, you are? And I was like, well, I mean, we're supposed to do the turkey pinwheels, but I want to show them
Joe's
what you
gonna
can
eat
do.
good. That's all I know.
All right, we're out. You guys,
You know, that ain't done enough?
no, it's got to, you want your, Joe's so dumb. You want
I put it in the
your,
freezer for a little bit.
don't do that.
I did.
Just now?
No, it's in the refrigerator now.
You try to do it on
I
the
just
down
started
low.
the cooling, on the cooling process.
Joe's going to ruin it, and then when it ruins,
Oh, don't blame it
y'all
on
are going to go, what? Man, Mama ruined it? You guys are
You
bad.
can't do it now?
Oh, thank you, babe. You know what? I appreciate that.
You can't do it now?
What?
You can't do it now? Or no?
Joe wants me to ruin my pumpkin roll just because his apple dumplings were ruined. Joe's like, just try it. You'll be fine.
Here,
Everybody's doing it.
just put those way on your way over there.
I heard you.
Careful, it's unrolled.
Joey.
It's cold. Is it ready?
No, it's not
What do you
right.
mean? How do you know? How do you know these things? It's still
It
warm in
actually
there?
isn't bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Joe's not slipping.
All right, let's see what we got.
If I slip, then I'm slipping.
All right, we're gonna try it because Joe wants me to ruin mine just because his ruined with everybody. Okay, guys, let's see if it works. Okay, what you want to do, start just kind of undoing it, and you'll feel it, and see. Remember, it's butter. It's butter. So if it's lukewarm, guess what? Your butter's gonna melt. Joe,
Is it lukewarm?
it is lukewarm, bro. You just want me to. Remember, you could see the powdered sugar. You can't even see it anymore. That's why you sprinkle it, you guys, so that way it doesn't stick. Because you guys know when you guys do like steam, if something gets steamed to a surface, the cake will pull off that layer. You don't want it to pull off. So that's why you're sprinkling it with powdered sugar in mass quantities. So you're ruining it for me, bro. Okay, let's just read the names and calm down really quick.
Are you gonna eat your?
I'm eating it. I'm eating it. What, you want it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's okay. I'll make myself some. No. I'm just kidding.
I haven't even eaten it.
I know.
Go
That's why.
ahead.
That's why I'm waiting for you.
I want my soda.
You got your. I thought you had your soda. I'm not gonna eat this, honey.
Why?
That's for you.
I don't want it.
You don't want it.
I don't want it.
All right.
If we were at McDonald's and I give you my fries, you'd be like,
I put all those tomatoes on there for you.
take one. Ice cold. Sorry, it hurt my throat. Okay, guys. Joe wanted me to ruin it, and I'm not going to let him ruin it. No matter if your husband tries to make you rush and do the pumpkin roll, tell him you're going to wait the right amount of time. I love you guys. Hold on, you guys. Commander, run my CS halfway with the turkey in it. Commander, you are gonna start getting punched out, girl. I was just gonna say I'm in so trouble. Hopefully with the turkey in it. Commander, you are on my last damn nerve. Yes, the turkey, the commander, the tortilla will have turkey in it, and I said it, the commander will be in the tortilla, and I meant to say the turkey will be in the tomato. Ay.
You guys keep coming in here. I'm gonna start getting butt taking names.
Tweety, are you in Michigan?
Okay. Now.
Joe's not allowed to wear that out in public.
Get up there. Go ahead. Get up. Hurry up.
I mean,
Good girl.
he's lucky that I'm with him because I'm a Cowboys fan. And we're used to winning. And Joe's I don't think ever won once. Have you guys ever won once?
No, never.
Tweety said her and her husband like your hat.
50s, I think, maybe.
I doubt it.
I think there was one in there.
No, we are too.
It's not whether you win or lose.
You guys are just gonna roll me in the tortilla because I said commander, but the commander in the tortilla.
That was the surprise.
That's a surprise. That's one of the other things we can do with the tortilla.
We're gonna have a commander wrap.
It's a turkey. Get it? Ender turkey. What is that name from?
I have no idea.
Commander and turkey. Thanks, Boogie. There's
a
like
person called Ender Turkey in there.
There's like back to business. Drop in the cash app, Mom. Thank you, Boogie. That's right, the wrong Missy.
Cash apps.
Thank you, Boogie. Thank you, Boogie. Anybody who's able to bless us with the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, there's the link tree that my son. Oh, you guys, my son offered and said, if we or you guys want, he will go on live, like through our channel or whatever. So he'll be with us, and he'll do a cooking live for you guys.
Ooh, that's coming from a chef.
I know. I was so excited. I was like, Drew, you're gonna make something? He's literally a trained chef. And maybe I just drove him nuts, not cooking right. He's like, enough of this shit, Mom. Hi, sissy. Hi.
Don't call her over here. She's not supposed to
Why?
be here yet. Because we're still doing our... Oh.
Joe's such a alpha.
There they both come.
Yeah, I want Drew. See?
Here. Hurry up.
Melly, you like the Cowboys too in Connecticut? Woo!
Over here.
We were in Michigan, and people would give us a hard time because they're like, this isn't even our state.
Well, you sit.
I know, I want Drew to do something. I mean, he made such good food.
Sit.
What's that bowl that he made, that you liked with the bok choy?
Oh, I don't even remember what it was. It's a shrimp bowl of some sort.
It's like a shrimp
It's
with an amazing glazy sauce. It's,
style shrimp.
you guys, it's so good.
Hibachi shrimp.
It's like hibachi shrimp. And then he made
With
bok
a sweet-
choy with
yeah,
it.
With a
Oh,
sweet soy
it's like a
sauce.
sweet soy sauce, glazy, amazing, love. Then there was another one he made that it was like with noodles, and he made an over easy egg on it. Oh my! I mean,
All right, you can show the girls.
that was the food truck. I miss it. So me and Drew were just
Yes,
talking about the
stay.
food truck today. We were just talking about that. Yeah, babe.
Show the girls.
Everybody, prepare your hearts to be broken
Stay.
because they're beautiful. Okay, hold on.
Over there.
Hold on, Belle.
Over there. Over there.
I know. I can see where they're at. What are you doing?
Trying to
There.
stop you from doing
Come
what you're
on.
doing.
We told him over and over. It gets crazy. Come on, baby. Baby. Come on, baby. God, you guys are just like
I told him
as
to
excited as Joe is.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Come on. This is the precious of the love of the world.
And there's the needy one.
Oh, she's about sitting on Nova's face.
There's the needy one.
Poor Novi. Poor Novi. Sorry, guys. Joe gets nervous that you guys are gonna see that our kitchen gets like a. I know, Sergeant Joe has him in check.
Here they
Commander, I'm about to dump this
sit. Look at
man.
them. Look at these guys. They're doing what they're supposed to do right now.
You know, pretty mama's little baby girl. You want to say I love you?
No.
Say I love you. I love you.
There you
Good
go.
girl. Did you guys hear that? They said I love you. I taught him that. Everybody calm down. I'm available on the weekends. I'll be busy. I know. They're so cute. I'm gonna have to wash my hands because they're gonna smell like bacon.
I know, I gotta wash my hands.
You
too.
guys, we have our dog on a diet, and my husband won't let my dog eat this. He says that she's gonna get gorda.
Well, she needs to lose some weight.
We're trying to get her down about 6 pounds so she can get her. They said the vet office said that at like when they're over 50 pounds, they have more of a risk when they go under in surgery. That's all this mama need to hear because my baby better be just. I'm scared, you guys. I'm so scared that something would happen to my little baby. So, anyways,
Unroll
yeah, I'm gonna do it right now.
Are you?
That's all clean stuff.
Yeah, I know. Some of it is.
You guys, I have a disaster. I gotta finish when I'm done.
Every time we
The dog-
finish one live,
the dog-
we have so many dishes.
I know it's like Thanksgiving.
It's nuts.
Oh, that's oh, you have a mixed smelly, a pit, and a boxer. Commander's got little beady baby doggies. That's what I want. Your recipe, Mama. You said you were gonna give me your recipe. Remember at 3 a.m, I was literally like half in and out, and I was listening to you guys, and I was like, something about you said you made your own dog food, and I was like, I woke up from my sleep because my earbud was in my ear, Commander, and I woke up and I was like, I need you to give me the recipe for my dog. Missy, he's absolute. Oh my gosh, he has a boxer face and about their paws. Oh my gosh. These dogs, I'm telling you guys, I love my son, I love my daughter, but you guys, tell me why my daughter had to break my soul today. Okay, you guys, hold on. Nobody search my daughter, please. I don't want you to see that. Look at my daughter. She posted a picture of me and Joe, and she said, feeling every bit of the 5,786 miles this week. I miss you both. Because she walks in 4 days. She said that it's so sad that we're not there. Just for your 25-year-old daughter to post a picture and say that I really miss my family right now, it kind of sucks.
Crying and baking. There's no crying and baking, babe.
Anyways, we're proud of her. We
No
just
crying
don't get
and
to
baking.
tell her. I know. But I was so excited when I was going through Instagram. Tweety, good night. I know, and I'm proud of her. It just makes me so sad that we can't. I mean, like, I was going through Instagram and I was like, oh, what did she post? And I was like, I didn't expect that. I just started bawling like a freaking child, like a little 3-year-old child. She needs to come home. I mean, we're proud of her and we're glad she's graduating, but we shouldn't have to go through this as parents. Anyways,
Ready?
yeah, we're gonna do it, y'all. Stick this in the freezer, baby, so it can get extra frio pa yo.
Sure, I got you.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it should be good, y'all. All right.
Set it up a little
I
bit
need
with
the
freezer.
frosting. Oh, thank you.
There it is.
Shut up.
You need something to spread it with?
Yeah, I do.
You need the big white one, or you need the small one?
Preferably the big white one, but I know that's not ready, so anything you give me is fine.
Good here,
And then a knife for now, and then you can grab the other one. So do you think that one?
Yeah. Watch out.
Here's
girls.
this.
You're not supposed to be in here anymore.
All right, y'all. And you just want to do it slow because, I mean, it is still a cake, y'all. It's a cake. You just want to be delicate with it. Tell Tweety, come back. Come back, Tweety, come back. Just kidding. Okay, unfold it. I mean, of course, this is going to be a little hard.
It's a little one.
Is it?
Yeah.
You think I should wait?
Nah.
Yeah, when it doesn't work, you'd be like, baby, you should have waited. Well, luckily this frosting is a little colder than sitting on the counter, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I stuck it in the freezer, guys, because the house is hot. So y'all probably won't need to do that. I would stick it in the fridge, though. Definitely get it.
Yeah, it's got to be cool after.
You don't want it to melt if your house is warm. Our house is just normally colder, but like I said, guys,
It's 108 today.
it's 108 today, which it feels like what, Joe? 113.
Right?
I'm probably not going to go all the way to the edge, guys. I'm just going to go up to here.
Because you're going to cut those off anyways.
Yep, that's correcto. But thank you, baby.
Let me know if you need more.
Oh, just go ahead and bring it all out.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And just be gentle, you guys, because one, you have the crumbs of the cake. If you want, you can get your little rubber or some kind of brush and brush off the crumbs. I've done that before. You don't have to do it, but you can do it. I don't go down there because I'm going to cut the last piece off. Or the end piece, or the first piece, however you want to word it. You want me to do more?
Get the rest of it here.
We'll have to take John Wayne a piece. Our neighbor's name is John Wayne, you guys. Is that the cutest thing ever? All right. That's so good.
So good.
We're gonna take some to our neighbors. I was craving it for days now. I go all the way to the end of this side though, you guys. Just, can you guys see that?
I got you.
I go to the end of this and just not the end of this side. See, this side I'm not going all the way.
Because you want a nice clean cut so it looks good.
Yep, I'm gonna
When
cut
you-
it with a
when you-
serrated
yeah.
knife.
And you need that. Here.
You're gonna want me to cut it after this, aren't you? It's supposed to sit.
Oh, no, it's all right.
Yeah, I will. I'll take the end off though so they can see it.
All right.
Okay.
There you go. Good job.
Okay, guys. Okay. Ready, y'all? Everybody hold their breath.
It's sticky.
Mm-hmm.
It's sticky. Uh-oh.
It's okay. Go ahead and fold it up. Pull it back. Yep.
There you go.
It's because of I didn't put enough powdered sugar everywhere.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's all right.
Remember, guys, that some of
Watch
it's
it.
going to be on the inside.
Okay.
Okay?
There you go.
Sideways. Let me.
Okay, what do you need?
Just trying to move
Need a
this.
plate or anything to put it on?
Make sure that you have enough powdered sugar so that way it doesn't do this. Because that's when I put my powdered sugar, it should have an even coat and plenty of it. You can give me the powdered sugar because I just want to show them how this,
All right.
even though it resembles like anything, it's.
Need it in there?
Yeah, I gotta just clean my hands.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of
right here.
a cutting board or something to put it on.
All right, hold on. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Sift away. Some help.
Yep, I'm gonna. It's shrinking as we do it. Okay, move that. Thank you. Oh, I thought. It looks like a nice winter tree.
There you go.
We rushed this too,
Yeah, we
baby.
did.
We
Well,
rushed
looks
it.
good.
It's okay. You have a
A plate?
paper styrofoam from over there.
Yeah.
If you wait the proper time, you'll have more white than what you have.
Yep.
You want to tink?
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's tink.
We rushed it for y'all,
It's okay.
but it looks good still.
What y'all love? I don't mind rushing it. Ready, y'all?
Yeah.
Ready, guys? Oops, sorry.
Pretty good.
Well, I didn't make the whole batch because I didn't have enough cream cheese.
Oh yeah.
And so I made a smaller batch.
It's a little bit smaller batch. It's all good.
Yeah.
Here we go. Tank.
Tink.
Tank.
Mmm.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Oh my god. I'd so pay for that.
Give me that M piece.
Mmm.
We got one here for somebody.
Mmm. Oh my god.
It's good.
It just screams Thanksgiving, man.
It's very good.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. We love you
That
guys
is
so
so
much.
I mean the end piece. I'm sorry, y'all.
If you guys could hit the like on your way out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It was a full hour. I apologize for taking up that much time. You guys are the best. You guys got some Keto BLTs to and end it with the pumpkin roll. Have a blessed night, you guys. PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App if you're able to bless us. If you're not, please share us. If you are, there's multiple ways. There's a PayPal that we have an account. You guys can do it through PayPal. You guys can do it through Venmo, and you guys can do it through Cash App. I love you guys. And then tomorrow it's maybe apple fritters.
I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
Mm-mm.
I won't rush
Have a
you
good
no more.
night, guys. Thank you for being here. I won't rush you. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.